So good morning guys, what is up? Today I have with me my daily driver, which is a Toyota Fortuner 2023 GR Sport, and I'm gonna be telling you 5 things that I love about the Fortuner and 5 things that I'm not so fond of. This is a ownership review and I've been driving this for quite a long time right now. So yeah, let's go. So the first thing that I love about the Fortuner is the looks. I mean, look at it. This is a looker. This is the best that there can be at this price point in terms of look. And as a guy who has been driving this for almost over a year right now, I can stand by that this is one of the best looking cars that I have got. And this is just the best that there can be. My daily driver before this car was the Ford Endeavour, and one thing about this car is that I don't really get bored of the look. Even though it's true that the Ford Endeavour was more technologically advanced and the interiors were better and the comfort level and the drivability was better in it, I somehow over a period of 4 to 5 years I got bored of it. There is no denying that the Fortuner is a classy looking sexy car. Just look at the sloping roofline over here. There is no beating this car in this category. If you're one of those guys who don't really change cars much and you want to invest in something that is you don't get bored of it and you can drive it for a really long time, even 10 years is nothing for this, considering how Toyotas work. I think the design that Toyota has created over here is evergreen, and it is not going to go out of style in the near future also. So that is one plus point that I would like to give to the Toyota Fortuner. This is the look, and Toyota has done an amazing job in making it stand out outside. Just amazing. I love how the car looks. Now to discuss the second thing that I love about the Toyota Fortuner, which is the road presence. I'll take you guys to inside it. Right. So when you sit inside the Toyota Fortuner, you can see how high I am sitting from the terrain. I'm sitting really high and I get a really good view of the road in front of me, and it's a very commanding position to be in. And I really love every inch and every corner of the bonnet is visible from here. You sit a lot higher than other cars, so when you're going in the road, the presence that you get and the looks that you get from other cars that you're above them, it's just out of the over a year right now. So the third point that I love about the Toyota Fortuner is that Toyota is a very low maintenance car, and if you're a guy who is quite outgoing and you like making sudden random plans at any point of time, I would say that the Toyota Fortuner is for you, because what I get with this car is a lot of mental peace. I make sudden random trips at midnight, 3 o'clock also, and the only thing that I need to worry about is getting my clothes packed and putting it in the trunk. I know that this car is not going to break down. I am going to reach the destination anyhow. And even the service cost that comes with it is very minimal. Okay, so now going to my fourth point that I love about the Toyota Fortuner is the respect that it commands and it gets from other cars and even other people on the road. They don't really stop a Fortuner because usually, the image that we have of Fortuners are of bigger officers and politicians using this car more often. If you are planning to shell out over 60 lakh rupees in a car, I think our owner should be getting that respect, and it is something that owners of a Toyota Fortuner will for sure enjoy. He has actually given a lot of options for the customers to buy. There's a Fortuner for all kind of customers. There's a 4x2, there's the 4x4 normal Fortuners, which is quite boxier. I personally like this shape better and the Legenda better than the normal Fortuners, but I know a lot of people that actually like the boxy shape more. My friends have the boxy shape Fortuners and they love it. They love how that look. It's basically all kinds of Fortuner for all types of customer. So the range starts from 36 lakh on road and it goes up to 60 lakh rupees. So you can actually decide on the model that you want and which suits you the best. If you're not an off-roader, then you don't need to take the 4x4. Basically, if your car is going to do city runs, and if you are wanting to have the 4x4, which I suggest that you take a 4x4 because there are times that cars actually need to get out of difficult spots. There is also a petrol engine for the Fortuner, which is really surprising. SUVs don't come in petrol engines. There is the manual transmission, there is the automatic transmission. Whatever you wanted, they have it. They have thought about the customer in all lines, that what might the customer want. Basically, the GR Sport is a Fortuner for the youngsters, which I feel, because the suspension of this Fortuner is on the stiffer side. It is not that bouncy, which I felt from my own experiences, that this has monotube suspensions under it, which is different from normal Fortuners, and the ride is so much stiffer in this Fortuner. I have been in the normal Fortuner too, and I felt that the normal Fortuner bounces more and there is more body roll if compared to this model, the GR Sport. I haven't been in the Legender, so I cannot comment on it, but I feel that the Legender is the best mix of the sport style and the normal Fortuner if you're looking for a family type SUV. But this GR Sport is not at all. I wouldn't suggest a family guy to get a GR Sport, because obviously the seats are not heated, the seats are not ventilated, the seats inside are suede seats. So yeah, more like a youngster's car. The GR, I would suggest it for a youngster more. So now I'm going to talk about 5 things that I hate about the Fortuner, and I would suggest Toyota, if you're seeing this, try to work on it. And I think there is a new model of Fortuner which is about to release. I hope that Toyota is going to fix all these issues. So yeah, so number 1 is dated interiors. I mean, what are those? Just look at it and look at what the competitors have to offer. I'm sure if you're looking at this vlog, you have already checked out the MG Gloster and the Skoda Kodiaq. The interior that they are providing, it is, आसमान ज़मीन का फ़र्क है उसमें. Look at the interiors. These look very dated. Toyota really needs to work on these and change it, make it more upmarket. But 2 is that this is so technologically outdated. Even the clock over here, look at the hard plastics that is used all around the car. Just look at the amount of hard plastics there is. It is all hard plastics, and I don't know why Toyota has kept the interiors like this. I have hard plastic literally everywhere, and there are small patches on the seats which Toyota has used to cover the side rails of the seats, and they look like somebody has stuck a piece of cloth over here to hide their sides. Even the screens over here, even the speedometer over here, I mean, look at it. This is so technologically outdated. If I compare to my previous car, which was a Ford Endeavour, it had 2 big screens over here, it shows the digital speed. However, you could have done a better job over here. See, really cheap camera quality. I don't think these are cameras that comes with a 60 lakh rupees car. Fortuner has a horrendous camera quality. I just don't like it. But then if you compare to the competitors and the cameras that they provide in their cars, I mean, this is way back. This is 2015 technology, I think, at the max. I have seen the 2012 version of the Fortuner, and sadly, I do not see much difference in the speedometer than that. If you're trying to understand what the sound system like in a Toyota Fortuner sounds like, I'm telling you, the sound system, the woofer in the car, it sounds horrendous. Like when system in the Ford Endeavour was so good. It was a surround sound system which has about 10 speakers, if I'm not wrong. The Toyota had a JBL system. I don't know why Toyota increased the cost and removed the JBL system. There is no JBL system over here. However, my friend who has purchased a normal Fortuner 1 or 2 years prior to me, They got a good JBL system which has speakers over here and the tweeters, and that really sounds good. But if you have increased the price so much, what is it? What is this? But in a youngster's point of view, we need to listen to good songs and good music while we're driving this car. I don't know where is the speakers coming from. It literally made sounds like a 90s radios. If you're listening to a song that is high on the higher side in bass, it's going to sound like a 500 rupee speaker that is going to come out. However, I had to fix it by myself. As I have told later, there is lots of aftermarket stuff that you need to do. Even with the audio system is horrendous. Look at this. The tweeters are over here and it doesn't do a great job. One other thing is that there is no auto folding seats. So if you're going to fold your seats, you're going to have to manually put the seats in place. There is no auto folding seats. Thankfully they have given auto tailgate. So these have these bands that you actually need to hold, and you need to put this back in place. The Ford Endeavour had two switches that you had to press over here, and the seat just went down and it just went up. I don't know why. And also over here, Toyota has given the leg step to open the boot. You see here, close kick, and everything is a close kick. From 7 centimeter, you need to kick this. Look, I'm kicking this, and no matter what I do, it doesn't work. Now you might be thinking this is just a sticker fault, but no. It also has a button over here which turns auto tailgate on and off. Look, this opens the boot, and this is the person kicking. This is on. So if I'm going to go now and I'm going to try to close it, this doesn't close. And if I'm going to press it again, and I'm going to go and try to close it, this doesn't close. So I guess that is just a bogus switch Toyota has given for no reason at all, because the feature doesn't even work. So yeah. So guys, as a Toyota Fortuner owner, that was 5 things that I love about the Toyota Fortuner GR Sport, which I own, and this is my daily driver. And that was 5 things that I do not like about the Toyota Fortuner. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another vlog.